Alright, guys, welcome back to a new One Piece chapter reaction. We are on chapter 1129, so almost at 1130 now. I'm not gonna make this intro as long as the last one, my fault for the last time. So we are gonna get to it pretty quickly, although, the exchange studies thing has got even more stressful now because there's a lot more documents I need to send in than I thought I needed to send in, right? I've had to translate all documents from Norwegian to English, and that has been trouble because, like, I think I have to contact my city county to then have the documents, the official documents, paper documents, to translate to English so I can send it to the exchange university. So, don't worry, I'm not gonna get into that. It's been stressful, but I'm not gonna get into that. We're gonna get to One Piece. Don't worry. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do what I did last week. But last week was like the first time I found now that this is all happening. So here we are. Last chapter we continued on with Elbaf, right? We learned about a bunch of different gods, and then the Straw Hats, as they do, have already beaten one like rabbit uh, freak, and then people from over at least over on the region of the island have heard about this, so they're trying to act like it wasn't them. So they're out here already causing trouble on the island, and then they go to the Sun God's lair or Sun God's place, which is kind of like a big hut basically, but it's like a giant hut because they're tiny, and then Luffy runs straight into himself because it's mirrored, right? It's glass and it's mirrored. So he sees himself, runs straight into himself, breaks through the glass and goes through. Um, Now the Sun God is not the actual Sun God. We know the Sun God is Nika, and we know the Sun God is Luffy. But then in Elbaf they have all sorts of gods, and this is another different type of Sun God that I call Pestilence. I don't know what this dude's name is. And the Stratton had to fight some mice and some like as like a snake or whatever. So they had to fight, beat them up. But you got Luffy, Zoro, Sanji up in there. It doesn't matter what the rest are doing, right? I mean, they reunited with Chopper last chapter, actually. Yeah, at this place. So Chopper, Nami, and Usopp, the weak trio. But it's fine because they're surrounded with the monster trio, so they're good. Whatever. But then the Sun God shows up, and ironically enough, Luffy's already in Gear 5, so he's already full power. We're already getting it going. We're used to Luffy going Gear 5 at this point, right? Like, at the very start of the arc, good to see right away. But, yeah, the Pestilence dude did not seem happy about what was going on, so this could be in trouble for the Straw Hats. Depends on what the Pestilence decides to do. We'll see. He just entered in as they were beating, beating his peeps up over at his house or whatever. So yeah, let's get into it. First, we have the cover story. The chapter is called "Living Dolls." I am reading the TCB chapter this time around, as in I'm finally reading this chapter early enough to be reading the TCB translations over reading the official translations. But the official translations do come out tomorrow, which will be today for you guys, because this video is gonna come out tomorrow for you all. So you'll be seeing this on Sunday. So by the time this comes out, the officials will have come out already. So, chapter's called Living Dolls. I wonder what that could be referring to. The first thing I think about is Sugar, obviously, from Dressrosa, right? And got Living Dolls there. I'm not sure if this is similar or not. I guess you could also count Gecko Moria in that similar sphere, at least. Living Dolls, I remember Sindri, right? Thriller Bark, right? He, brought back Hogback's dream. Um, But yeah, okay. Got Vila music stuck in my mind. I've been listening to a lot of Vila the last couple of days or weeks actually, in the background while studying. So like I've got a lot of Vila in my head going on right now. But if you don't know who Vila is, Veela, Vila. Do recommend her music, especially if you like drum and bass, drum and bass. Uh, just because I don't know, saying that right, that is the right genre. It is the right genre. I'm pretty sure of music. I'm not the best musician. I'm not a good musician at all. I'm very, very ignorant. I think I know less about music than the average person because I don't listen to music all that much in general. Whereas I feel like everyone around me listens to music all the time. They're all surprised when they say like, I mean, what kind of music do you listen to? How often do you listen to music? I'm like, I don't really listen to it that much. But sometimes I have on and off periods where I listen to music where I study. Sometimes I just don't listen to music at all. Sometimes I do, and then it's weird. typically I'd rather start with Alice music. That's when I feel the most locked in. But sometimes it doesn't really matter if there's noise in the background or not. I'm kind of weird like that. I don't know. Um, Sometimes it is distracting. I don't really know. Drum and bass is a genre that doesn't typically distract me. Some music genres do distract me. Like I don't think I could listen to hip hop, for example, while studying. Um, Lo-fi is obviously a very popular genre for studying. It makes sense. It's very chill. There's no vocals. I know vocals distract a lot of people. Um, I have unironically used rap. For some reason, I can use rock to study, but not rap. Like not hip hop. Like I don't know why, but rock music works for me. I could study with rock music, even though it's rock. It's kind of theory sounds distracting, right? But I don't know. So okay, let's get to the chapter. Sorry for waffling. Uh, the chapter cover here. We got Tomochi to Kunoichi. Okay, okay, and she's been taught by Shinobu. Nice. Okay, I will be very excited to see Tama all grown up as a Kunoichi. I think it's very good to see, and you have Yamato in the background cheering her on with I already forgot his name. Lion guy that Tama tamed. Lion animal. I forgot what his name was, bro. I had it. Honestly, if you asked me like 10 months ago, I would have known his name. It's crazy. Now, I could Google it, but I'm too curious not to Google it. All right. Tama. But yeah, very excited to see her become a Kunoichi. Komachi. That is his name. Komachi. Yeah. All right. Found it. There we go. Um. But yeah, very excited to see Tama become a Kunoichi. Hopefully, we actually like. I don't know. I might be asking for much if you to actually get to see her fight, but who knows? Like, depends on what sort of characters come back towards the end, towards the final arc of One Piece, right? Like, what type of character are we gonna be seeing? Isa again? Luffy's travel a surprising amount with young girls. Whoa, that sounds crazy, but he has done that, right? Isa from Skypiea, right? She was a young girl around Tama's age, like a child, that Luffy had to help out, in saving the kingdom. But it's also had like princess girls, so like teenage age girls, like Vivi who's 16, and you have Kones who was also around that age, 16, 18, right? Rebecca 16, 18. So he's helped out like a lot of like both like teenage age girls or 18-year-olds, 16, 17, 18-year-olds ish. But the 18-year-olds are teenagers still, obviously. But and then he's also helped up like children, right? And he also had what's her name? Chimney from Water 7. Do you have any other examples? Depends on how much you count the Punk Hazard kids, but that's all the Straw Hats. And that was mostly Nami. That was a big Nami and Chopper push actually there. Because Nami cares a lot about kids. So Nami definitely will support Luffy and then with helping out Tama in Wano. Trying to think. There's also been some filler little girls that Luffy's helped out. So there's that. Some filler arcs up in there. In the movie, remember he helped out, what's her name? From Heart of Gold? That's not really a movie, it's more like a special thing, but it was leading up to the movie. And I believe that was a movie like, wasn't it? What's her name? From Heart of Gold. Let's see the tip of my tongue. Uh, Damn! Can't believe I don't remember it. Her name was like, it was a very like memorable name too. Man. Her name was Olga. Olga was her name. Um, yeah, remember Olga? That's another. I mean, she was also like hundreds of years old because of she couldn't really die. It's kind of complicated. You should watch Heart of Gold if you haven't watched that film Gold, along with Film Gold. I like those. I like that movie. And I like those. Heart of Gold is like a special lead up to the movie, but it was like movie length itself. Uh, but yeah. So we'll be excited to see if she returns and some of the other little girls return, like Jinny and Isa. Uh, it sounds like I'm being weird, but I do mean it. It would be nice to see all the different characters Luffy's helped us throughout the story return. Whether they're gonna be fighters or not, it's a bit complicated. But I mean, I could see Thomas Fu become useful in the last one. If you get to see her being a Kunichi in action, I think there'll be a nice little like callback to Tama in the final war, but we'll see. So we haven't even read the title of the cover story yet. So Onichild Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 16, a ninja lesson at Amigasa Village. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get to the chapter. A world in chaos. That's another thing they were discussing last chapter is that this Elbaf that they're in is kind of like a house, like within the tent of Elbaf. So they're not actually in mainland Elbaf. They're only like a small, like trapped in region of it. It's kind of like a thing that Sanjay and Nami were discussing last chapter, I believe. I'm not too sure what's going on there. But okay, let's get to the chapter. Great sun god, please calm down. Look, you can see flames from the cracks. The sky's falling, huh? It's the end of the world, huh? The sky's falling? Flames from the cracks? I shall never forgive this slight, you living dolls. Living dolls? You demolished my root temple. My root. And my poor pet. I mean, servants. Okay. Living dolls is what he chooses to call sentient beings, as in not these pets, quote unquote, servants. Okay. And the sky's falling, the flames from the cracks. So are they like trapped in something? I'm not too sure. Okay. Alright, the shards are running away. Where's Zoro at? And Sanji. Oh, that's Zoro right there. Okay, so where's Sanji then? Okay, so Nami says, that guy's way too scary. And I think this is... Wait, that's Chopper. Yeah, Chopper saying he's more like a demon than a god. Is it okay for the town to be shaking like this? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Pestilence, Chopper. He's a demon. He's not a demon, he's Pestilence. Luffy says, all this was really made out of those blocks? Right. Those blocks are also weird. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Jump over, cat! Oh, yeah! the cat. The cat helping them out is nice. The way they tame that cat. Wow! Great is cat! He must put a ton of time into it. Let's try to get away without destroying his hard work. Ah, that's nice of Luffy. Yeah! Hey, cat! And he immediately splashes things. Okay, bro. And the song goes, whoa, he's gigantic. He's running after them. How big must that, like, room have been for him to be that big? Dang, how big must he have been walking into that corridor? Look at his size compared to the cat even. Forget the straw hats. Look at his size compared to the, oh my god, he's massive. Stop that is cat. You, why are you eating them? Yeah. Usopp says, we can reach the end of the world in no time thanks to this cat. Huh? We're going where now? Luffy's confused. Okay. Uh, you should listen, Luffy. We need to follow the blueprints. Ah! Oh, Nami's tossed the blueprints. Don't worry, I memorized them. Oh! As you expect from Nami, she's leveled up as well. I mean, she's always been this good, but come on. This is what we expect. The Pirate King's navigator's gonna be this good. Looks at some blueprints, immediately memorizes them, and tosses them. Heck yeah. Impressive. Look, Luffy. See that mirror? You can see the door from earlier in it. Ah. Yeah. Ah, you're right. If you look closely, all the clouds are just strung up balls of cotton. Wow. Are you serious? That's crazy. Zoro says, um, this place may look expansive, but it's really just a giant's room. So it's just kind of a giant's room. Okay, so they're in a room in Elbaf. So they're not actually in Elbaf, like mainland. Right, says Chopper. So the horizon only seems endless. Mm-hmm. Nami continues to say, but it shouldn't be much further. We just need to keep pushing forward. Outer wall. Okay, that's the outer wall. And this is the great tree that we were looking at earlier. These are the mirrors surrounding it. That's where Luffy crashed into earlier. Okay. And that's the room. And so the guy walked in from the room from the right. Into the room from the right. Town, forest, mountain. That's a town, and then the forest, and then the fountain. Sorry, that's a fountain. Luffy and the cat are running here. The sun god is following them from behind, and then they're running out towards the tree. And then where's that door located? To the right of the tree. Okay, so they're going to the right of the tree here to escape. We already crossed half the country. half the country. Half this room, at least. This giant playground. Okay. And I guess each god has a similar type of playground, similar type of room. Okay. So the sun god is now following them still. Now I see, if you believe those blueprints show everything about this realm, then you're mistaken. Oh, if you believe those blueprints show everything about this realm, you're mistaken. And he's got like some fishing net thing going on. What the heck is he trying to catch him like fish? I mean, he actually could catch him like that, considering how big he is. And if you think about how big he is and then how big that fishing net has to be, he could actually just catch him. Verily, this place is in truth a giant detention center. I mean, what? Huh? And that? Why is he talking like a samurai? This place is a giant detention center. This facility was designed to ensure no giant escapes its walls. Even if you were to reach the other side. Yeah! Oh, the cat got got. Do you think you have a hope of breaking through? That way is another dead end. Okay. And the cat got caught fairly easily by the net. Okay. Hey, keep running, cat. Yeah. Oh, so the cat got caught, but they. Okay. And you can see the strides are stuck in there as well. Gradius cat, why are you? Are those people riding you? Hurry up and go! Bang! And then they break through the net. Yeah, I'm sure that's a pretty easy thing for Zoro and Sunday to do. Yeah. Okay, cat is off. The metal wires. Bro, Zoro learned to cut metal a long time ago now. All the way back in Alabasta. Come on now. Come on now. Zoro's way, way, way beyond that level. At this point, metal is not gonna trouble him. Sound just well with. I mean, I'm sure he could just bend metal and do all sorts of things with his fire kicks at this point. We ain't scared of metal by this point. We become metal benders and destroyers a long time ago. The metal wires. This resistance is futile. Ahead is the domain of the mighty ear god. Okay, so they're going to the ear god. We've heard the ear god's name several times now. I'm trying to think of, domain though. I'm trying to think, is this all of this like a domain? Like all those got inspired by Juice Gas and just made a bunch of domain expansions for the for the giants. Ooh-ah! Okay, so they're going from the sun god to the ear gods. That's all they're doing with this travel. Great sun god! About the ear god, the truth is, we found his body burnt to a crisp earlier today. The cause is unknown. Luffy and Sanji just like or Sanji just it's like we totally did not mess the ear gun up. We thought our misfortune couldn't get any worse. Then we saw the cracks in the sky. This day is truly cursed. The cause is unknown. They beat it? No way. That carnivorous rabbit. My gulp bunny? What? The frick? The frick? Um. Let's see. Uh, du- 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 du. Not too sure what a gult rabbit is. Gult bunny. Okay, anyway. It was already too late! Deh! Deh! How lovely! How precious! The sun god is laughing. This world is a marvel! A grand tale is unfolding in my miniature garden, taking a life of its own, right before my very eyes. Okay. I underestimated them. This is giving me goosebumps. Deh! Verily, evil has spawned and heroes are being born in the world I created. So, I guess all the gens just have a laughing quirk, this guy included, and also these living dolls. I guess obviously they're not actually giants though, right? 'Cause they seem to be normal size. You look at them compared to him; they're normal size down below there. So I guess they're all around the size of Zoro, Luffy, and the rest. History's being made. This is the beauty of my living dolls. A minimalist world, and it's all mine. He says. This could be our only chance. The escape route is open. Let's run while we still can. Hmm. Spread the word. Yeah, they think they can get away. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, y'all. What's he laughing about? Okay, they're reacting to him. It's a live drama playing out in the palm of my hand. Haruden may recognize you. Oh, but I don't. Let's see what you do next. Oh, so he knows about Haruden, and Haruden is obviously praised Luffy, and he's probably part of the. He's one of the captains of the Shroud Grand Fleet. But more importantly, this means that this guy already knows who Luffy is. The Sangha already knows who Luffy is, and despite that, he's still chasing after them and villainizing them. Basically, doesn't. He's not recognizing him, right? Doesn't respect him like that. Okay, so this Sangha giant knows him. Okay, I thought for a second like this Sangha didn't know who he was at all. So then, how did Luffy and the others get here to begin with then? Lethal Green Star? Come on, Usopp, this is your arc. Come on, we gotta see do something good. Skull Bomb Grass! Arr! Okay, I mean, that's kind of the thing we know you could do. Like, we want to see do something really impressive, right? But okay, let's keep going. It's no use. I broke the mirror, but oh my god, you can even do anything better than that. Okay, so it's some brick wall that Usopp can't break through. That wall is seriously strong. Just leave it to me. Yeah, Luffy seems to, if he could probably break that. Brilliant! What a chapter! Yo, this chapter's so good. Even the freaking giant is praising the chapter. He's like, "What a chapter of One Piece!" Like, all right, people are gonna start using him saying this as a meme for a One Piece chapter. Like, oh, brilliant! What a chapter! I can't get enough of these weaklings struggling against their fate. Their bitter failure and hollow despair only showcases their humanity. Setbacks and disappointments. That's the core of character development. Uh-huh. Okay. This giant is he's really living his own story here. He's making his life a story for real. This folly is comical to watch, but your valiant efforts move me to tears. I'm glad you made your way to me. Luffy Tasso, Zoro Tasso, Nami Tasso, Usopp Tasso. Are we just gonna ignore Sanji? Just Sanji. Sanji doesn't exist. Just Luffy Tasso, Zoro Tasso. Where's Sanji at? Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp. No Sanji. No Sanji. Why is Sanji being omitted? I do not like that Sanji disrespect. He knows our names, says Nami. San Tasso. Okay, Chose Tasso. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's he has also now. He just needed a break, like a breathe. Forgot to mention the other two. The other two shrines currently here. Sanji and Chopper. Whew. What's a Tasso? Says Chopper. I'm gonna punch through, says Luffy. Time for a little gear fourth. Okay, Luffy himself announcing he's gonna go gear fourth a little bit. Okay, not gear 5, gear 4th for punching through. Oh, okay. Here we go. He's gonna punch through. Hey, Usopp, says Nami. There's no one to blame over a natural disaster, right? Huh? You mean like earthquakes, floods, and storms? Nope, generally those things just happen. Nami? Good, because that guy definitely put us through a lot of crap. He's really pissed me off. Hey, he's a giant, so... Nami? Um, Nami, you really want to mess with the giant right now? Are you gonna do that for you? Nami? Nami, what you planning? I totally get your rage, Nami-san. I'll never forgive him either. I can't stop thinking about how he got to dress you up. Right, yeah. So he must have been the one that gave them clothes and stuff. But that makes sense. Now that Sanji mentioned it, yeah. Because like, how did they get dressed up in Elbaf clothes? That would make sense actually. These new designs. And obviously Sanji's being creepy about it. But we're used to Sanji's antics. I'll grind him to dust with my own legs. Get a grip, Sanji-kun. Sanji-kun. Besides, I have a feeling he's about to feel some divine retribution. Even he's questioning like, huh? Nami, what you gonna do to him? Nami, what's happening? He's about to receive some divine retribution. Is she gonna use Zeus or something? What the heck is what's going on? Hmm. Okay, Mugen, what have you got this time? Ko! Oh, wait a minute. So it's a giant bird carrying this thousand sunny. This is a flashback. Okay. What do you got this time? Ko! Hey, this is the Shroud crew. Wait a minute. Ko! But the giant warrior pirates were guiding them. Oh. They're all sleeping. Okay. Wait a minute. That's Luffy and Usopp. Oh, wait. So the giants knew they were arriving. So I guess they went to get to retrieve them from Egghead. The giants in the island knew they were arriving. So what happened? How did they end up in this situation then? It's the Sun God, what did you do? Yo, who's this guy? Something must have happened. They're fast asleep. Wait! If they came from Egghead, did they go through the sleeping mist belt? Huh? The sleeping mist belt? Oh, that's a thing? I thought they were just sleeping because I thought they were just sleeping um because they drank a lot. That's a very common Luffy thing or Straw thing to do. But nah, Robin wouldn't sleep in that situation. Yeah, no, for it to Robin and Jinbei, and even to Nami to some degree. Luffy, yeah. Zoro, yeah. Sanji, Usopp, yeah. Chopper, yeah. Brook, yeah. Frankie, yeah. The strats I'm questioning that this would happen to is Robin, Nami, and Jinbei. Okay, okay. Sleeping misspelled. Seriously? Yeah. Oh, there's him with Haruden. This dude. I don't know who this dude is. It's a new giant. Okay, with Haruden. This is awesome. Awesome. Haruden joined you all on his own. He wanted us new giant pirates to serve you. Uh huh. As if. Are you freaking serious? So this is the Sun God dude who now has So this Sun God dude got the okay. So the shards might have gone through the sleeping the sleeping mist belt or whatever. Got carried by this bird that is owned by this Sun God dude who's now put a pestilence mask on himself. Knows about them because of Haruden and stuff. And instead of like actually welcoming them, he's like, as if Elba's strongest words don't follow itty bitty humans. This guy is. And that's how the Strats must have gone split up from their other Strats who weren't on this ship. They were on the Albaf ship. And from Bonnie and Kuma and them. So there's probably somewhere else. They're probably getting a proper welcome. This reminds me of Zoe. Or kind of, or like the other Strats arrived first and they got a proper welcome and everything, and the other Strats came late because they had to go. Because they had to first fight off something in Dressrosa before they arrived. So that's why they arrived late, meeting Chopper, Nami, and Sanji. Believe those were the Straw Hats that stayed behind Zo, which is interesting because then those Straw Hats went along to Old Cake, Sanji obviously, and then Zoro, Robin, and Frankie and Usopp stayed behind for Wano, and the others went to Whole Cake. Jimmy included that time, kinda. Okay, hasn't he got a shred of pride? That's crazy. And this is how when he dressed him up. Just look at the small, frail body. Oh, bro, you do not want to say that about Luffy, bro. Oh, wow, it's my queen, Nami Tussle. That's your queen? I mean, that's fair. Actually, she's my queen as well. I'll fanboy over Nami as well. That's fair. Uh-oh. Okay, she might be waking up. Oh, he spray. Wait, is he spraying sleeping mist on them or something? Just go back to sleep. Oh, nah, bro. You can't be doing that. You're in for a surprise when you wake up. Nah, bro. I see you have no clue where you are. Stay and run wild here. Now you will serve me, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Huh? Ready, Zeus? Oh, this is what Nami meant. She's gonna get divine punishment. I'm ready to go, Nami. What is this? I didn't make that. Oh boy. You're gonna feel that though. Then, by all means, Zeus goes crazy. Thunderbolt. Psh, like freaking 10 times Pikachu. Pikachu going crazy. Yeah! That boy. Oh, nah. When even Nami's doing this damage. Hey, yo, Usopp, where you at? Nami's outperforming you, Usopp. Nami's doing this to a giant. No. Hey, yo, Usopp, what is that? He broke the first part of the mirror and couldn't get through the bricks. He's like, oh, it's too difficult to get through the bricks. Luffy's like, don't worry, I'll handle it. Bro, Usopp, what are you doing? Even Nami's outperforming you. And she's not even a fighter of the crew like that. Like, she's not at all. She's supposed to be one of the weakest crew members. If not arguably the weakest. She's the navigator, right? She's not supposed to be there for physical strength. She's supposed to be there for like S tier navigating, which she is. What are you doing, Usopp? What are you doing? You're supposed to be like, sniper, brave warrior of the sea. Can't get through a brick wall? Man. Usopp, come on. Not the best first couple of chapters starting out, man. Come on, that should have been you, bro. You should have been the one to deal a blow like this, bro. Not Nami. I mean, it's great to see Nami performing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we want her to perform. Like, this is great, right? To take that a giant like this, I mean, I don't know if she's fully taking it down. Look at how dealing damage. She's screaming. That's damage. That's Nami with Zeus up in there. That's good to see, though. It's good to see that Nami hype, though. That Nami feat, though. Nami feats are great to see. But it's the Usopp arc. We know this. We've been set up with this little garden with Usopp for 24 years. 1,000 chapters now, basically. Since little garden, little girl's like chapter 150. Bro, we've been waiting, bro. Usopp, do something. It's your arc. Alright, moving on. What? Great Sun God. Even the Great Sun God's gotten staggered. Okay, Luffy's about to break through the brick wall. Here we go. I hate to do this, but we're leaving. Bye bye, Block Country. Gum gum. We're finally getting out. Serves you right, you giant perv. Please let the outside be Elbaf. I hope you're right or something. You better do some feats next time. Flip, and Nami takes back Zeus. Oh, the way Nami's smiling as she's taking back Zeus. Yeah, Nami, come on. You kill that. You kill that. Nami definitely big highlight of this chapter. Rawr! Yeah, Cat's also ready to go through with them. King Kong Gun, or Gum Gun, just Kong Gun. It was not King Kong. It's just Kong Gun. Bang! He breaks through. All right, and that's the end of the chapter. No, we only get to see the other side. We don't even get to see the actual Elbaf yet. We're free. Yeah, we're free because we're the actual Sun God. What? What lies just out of sight? Ah. Okay, Luffy's going. Something's out there, and we don't get to see it until next chapter. Well, it's just gonna bait us like that. We don't get to see how Elbaf actually looks like. Alright, hopefully next chapter we're out of here. We spent way too much time in this place with this weirdo. Gotta get reunited with Dusty Strides. I know it's typical Strides fashion to get separated at the start of the arc, but come on now. Come on now, let's get out. Let's get some lore. Let's meet Jaguar the Sol. You know what I'm saying? Robin Sol. That's what we want. We want to see him talk about Shanks, Kashi, Oimo. And obviously Dorian Broggy, that's what we want to see. We don't want to be with this guy. Come on. But alright. I think finally now, after this chapter, you can finally actually see mainland Elbaf. Whatever weird dollhouse we've been staying at. Um... But okay, that's the end of that chapter. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching my reaction at least as much as I enjoy reading it. I'm not too sure if I even need to check out the officials this time around. Typically, I read the chapter unofficially, and also officially. But this chapter, you know, Nami Highlight was nice, but there wasn't much else. Some added context to how they got it to begin with, and a mention of a sleepy misspelled, which I found that to be interesting. But other than that, kind of just like an chapter getting into the Elbaf. Not too much going on. They were just running away from this dude the entire chapter. Luffy using Gear 4 in a creative way just to get out, right, for firepower, um, which is nice. He didn't even turn his entire body to Gear 4. He just kind of used like Gear 3 real quick. That was cool. Nami was a big highlight this chapter. This is definitely a big highlight chapter for Nami with using Zeus to get him. And now they're finally free. I mean, yeah, not the biggest chapter ever, but Harudin mention is nice. I hope I pronounced his name correct. I don't know how his name is pronounced. Hajrudin. I just pronounced it Harudin. I'm assuming the J is silent. But if it's Hajrudin or whatever, or Hayrudin, and I'm just saying Harudin. So yeah, excited to see what mainland Albaf have to see. Hopefully next chapter get reunited with the rest. Because I don't want to be staying in this place for too much longer. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy watching this so much. I enjoyed reading it. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.